chance to head out. This fourth round.
This is game number 37. On the tee from the USA, Stacey Lewis.
Champion of 2013, just down the road at St Andrews, 65 yesterday, the lowest round. She's shot at a major, finished with 4 straight birdies. It was some back 9, just the 1 par on it. Setting herself up for a 5th birdie in a row by the looks of things.
That is one of the best tee shots we've seen on this first hole. Excellent start by Stacey.
On the tee from the USA, Ali McDonald.
Who was given a room this week by Stacey Lewis, so this will be a nice friendly pairing, won't it? Her first Women's British Open, her rookie season. She's never had a top 20 on the LPGA Tour, yet here she is, 3rd from last group, on a Sunday in a major. She said she was nervous yesterday. No sign of any nerves there.
No, she's certainly acquitting herself very well, isn't she? And she's a good player. Mel looking a little uneasy over her putt. She's up and out of them very quickly.
Been some good British performances, haven't there? Jodie Hewitt, Shadoff, Mel, Charlie Hull. Masson. Similar length putt the Mel has, but this one for birdie.
And we know when she gets the putter working, she can really get hot.
She could play herself automatically into the European team, could Masson. Angel Yin could play herself automatically into the American team as well. I'll give you the maths a little bit later on, but in trouble here. And struggling to make par now. Yeah, if she finishes top 7, she's got a chance. Masson has to really finish top 3. It'll help her, won't it? Mickey playing with Stacey Lewis, who she's got to know very well this week.
They're very friendly, as you say. Ali's got a room courtesy of Stacey. Ali didn't book anything because she didn't know she was going to get through the final qualifying. Good amateur career. She's only in her 2nd year on tour, and we've said that she hasn't had any high finishes, but it's really at the start of her professional career, and she's certainly got talent. She did very well in collegiate golf for Mississippi State. Come on, Mel. This is important, you feel. Yeah, very well done. That was a fighting par by Mel.
Off and running, hopefully.
More ways than one.
She's a good athlete, isn't she? She's a semi-pro footballer as well, as Stacey Lewis misses out after that excellent tee shot. Thought the birdie run was going to continue.
If you believe in omens, certain famous hostelry in St Andrews has housed the last two Women's Open winners. Stacey, as you've mentioned, being the one who won at St Andrews in 2013, and Lorena Ochoa before her. Stacey's staying there again. Ali McDonald is staying there again. And the proprietor's wife, Sheena Willoughby, who's a good friend of mine, she played with Moria Jutanigan in the Pro-Am. So, she has an association with the winners of the Women's British Opens. But
well, I know the Women's British Open's at Lytham next year, but someone will be wanting that room, won't they? Never mind the 200-mile journey.
We shall see if that record continues.
So, bogey to go with a birdie at the previous hole for Angel Ian, back to 8 under par. But she's trying to chase down Lizette Salas, but my goodness me, what a round Salas is having under pressure as well. Ian back to 8 under, Salas is up to 9 under now.
It's interesting, isn't it? A captain looks at the overall sort of makeup of their team. Angel Yin, inexperienced. Lizette Salas, she's been there and played before. You could hear a caddy say, don't go too far right. Everything kicks off the left side of this hole, left side of the fairway, green slopes left to right, and as it gets towards the back of the green it gathers a bit of pace. But that's a good shot from Lee. Very comfortable in these conditions. In fact, to get through Sunday's round last week and win the Donald Links, this is like a breeze now. That's a good sign. Charlie holding some putts. That was for a par, so 1 under on the way out.
Well, it's a nice looking leaderboard, isn't it, if you're a certain 29-year-old Korean in Kyung Kim. But I'm sure the nerves are starting to jangle right now. That's on. US Shadoff off to positive starts. US Open champion, some player she is, Sungkyun Park. No drop shots for her today. 66. Excellent performance from Fumika Kawagishi. Some of the players in these final pairings wouldn't mind a score like that. 4 players left to tee it up in this final round of the Women's British Open. Trophy tantalisingly in view.
This is game number 38. On the tee from Korea, Inbi Park.
From barely making the cut to being in contention. Some round yesterday, wasn't it, from the 2015 champion? Well, she couldn't defend her title last year because of injury, so her first chance to win back this trophy.
Doesn't like it. It's heading left.
On the tee from England, Georgia Hall.
Oh, what a performance it's been so far from Georgia Hall. A couple of weeks ago she played with an Open champion, Gary Player at Wentworth. He told her never to feel sorry for herself, never chuck it in. Well, she will certainly have positive vibes, won't she, heading into this final round. yesterday, right at the flag.
That might have run to the back, but that was a great tee shot. Arrow straight. Look of determination and purpose about her as she sets off.
Well, as you can see, Trish Johnson is with the players there on the first Trish. Conditions have changed slightly, haven't they, in the last 10 minutes or so?
It depends what you mean. No, not in general. It's pretty much the same. Every time it hits 2:45, we step out on the first tee, starts raining. You'll be chuffed. So anyway, but apart from that, I mean, it's pretty. There's very little wind out here, which is the main concern for a links golf course. The rain comes and goes. It's neither here nor there really, unless it gets really heavy. Great start there from Georgia, same as she did yesterday. Beautiful tee shot. In all honesty, it's IK's to lose, and that's the hardest pressure that she has. She's got this huge lead. I can't really see anybody challenging that lead. It's whether she can hurt herself or not, and that's one of the hardest things. When you've got a big lead, you sometimes don't know whether to attack. You just play your normal game, it's what you want to do, but it's not always that easy, and if no one puts any pressure on your early doors, you tend to defend a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how well she putts today. We said yesterday that she had, 27 putts, but what people forget is she only missed one fairway, and on the other 17, she hit every single green, and even on the fairway she missed, she hit the green and holed the putt. So it wasn't just a case of holing everything. She played superbly well from tee to green, and to be honest, I think it's hers to lose, and for the others are playing for second place.
Yeah, Trish, you were in a very similar position, weren't you, a couple of weeks ago when you won your senior major? As you say, you're in two minds in how to tackle the golf course, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been in a position to win a major. Obviously, I was for the senior LPGA, and it is a very different feeling. I had a very good first round, so the next two rounds, it was a case of, I just felt if I didn't win it, it was all down to me. And basically, I'd feel a bit of an idiot, in all honesty. I'm not sure IK is going to feel the same way. Obviously, she's had a chance to win a major. We all know the story. She missed a putt from a foot. This will be her biggest chance and her best chance, because in all honesty, all she's got to do is go out there and shoot somewhere around about level par, and I'd be astonished if anybody shot a low enough score to catch her.
Well, thanks, Trish. You'll be out with that final two ball, the only two ball left to head out in this final round of the Women's British Open. That's what they're playing for, along with a prize check of almost £400,000. Inkun Kim about to step on the first tee.
We are in a war on carbon. But there is good news. There are 66 million of us, and together we have immense power. One by one, door by door, family by family, we can help change climate change. And it all starts at home. OVO Energy, what we can do.
364 days of the year, my schedule's totally clear. Easy breezy, do a deed. Apart from one day, I am free.
Being Santa the other 364 days of the year is easy, but it's not as easy as Cinch, the new online service that makes finding, buying, and selling a car a cinch.
What if you could improve your game with every swing? Practice and track your performance with accurate, real-time feedback. Play championship courses anytime, rain or shine, day or night. Experience SkyTrack, golf's affordable, professional-grade launch monitor and simulator. Elevate your game at SkyTrackGolf.com.
Welcome back to Kings Barnes. Two players still to head out for the final round of the Women's British Open. One who's already completed her 72 holes in the commentary box, Dame Laura Davis. Laura, well played today. Good finish at least, anyway.
Yeah, it was a good back nine. It's a complete reversal of what I've done all week. I've been going out really well and coming back badly, and the opposite happened. But the win was different, so I think you'll find there might be some really good scores on the back nine today.
Oh, decent effort that from Lizette Salas. A more than decent effort, though, in terms of her round. Not a drop shot on the card, a round of 67, which is impressive in itself. But when she is the one to be shot at, the most vulnerable player in terms of world ranking points in the American Solheim Cup team, that makes it doubly impressive, doesn't it?
Shows a lot of nerve. She's got heart, and that's the sort of player Julie needs. So Julie will be really pleased about that.
If she's not in automatically, she's got to be picked. Top 20 in the US Open right now, top 10 in the Women's British Open.
Yeah, I think she's done enough. I think she'll definitely be in. Stacey Lewis having a dip at the second, slightly downwind. It's not been reachable all week, and this could be perfect. That's what I tried to do, but I stuck it in a gorse bush. That's a fantastic shot.
And in terms of putting pressure on In Kyung Kim, someone like Stacey Lewis suddenly makes an eagle. She'll notice that, won't she?
Absolutely. Yeah, she'll be aware of what's going on.
Well, Michelle Wee's making a bit of a charge as well. And that continues. 3 birdies in the opening 5 holes. And suddenly she's back up to 10 under par.
Yep, double figures is always good. 7 behind, but like you say, it's up to IK. She can lose it, but I don't think anyone can actually win it. She has to shoot 2-3 over to give anyone a chance.
She's a very good putter, isn't she, Caroline?
Yeah. Doesn't miss too many, doesn't waste any shots.
Keeps her inside that top 10, 9 under. That game within a game. Chase for the Solheim Cup places. 2 players, the final 2 on the first tee.
This is the final game of the 2017 Ricoh Women's British Open, game number 39. On the tee from Thailand, Maria Jutanagan.
Looking to keep it in the family, that trophy. Sister Area walked away with it 12 months ago at Woburn.
Well, that would be a unique double, wouldn't it, I think? I can't think of any sisters, brother-sisters.
With any sisters that have both won on the LPGA Tour are Annika and Charlotte
And
Solster.
Charlotte, yeah. But retaining the British Open in a family, that's not bad, is it? Tough pin this today, right on the very back. I think there's only about 5 or 6 behind it. Memory serves me correct. Probably 10, 12, but she's managed to find the back fringe. That's not too bad. Uphill putt.
On the tee from Korea, In Kyung Kim.
Well, what an opportunity. Look at those figures she's produced so far. Record-breaking figures.
I think you said yesterday the record's 21 for a women's major, is that right?
For any major,
Any major, yeah. Well, with the weather as it is today, I think it could go. Don't like to say too much with IK before she hits it, but that is an absolute beauty. Surely she's not. Well, what do you reckon?
They really did save the best to last at the first tee, didn't they?
Yeah, that's ominous though, isn't it, for the rest of the field? If she's going to produce shots like that with a 6-shot lead and now probably a 7-shot lead.
Well, the way she putts, she could close her eyes and knock that one in.
Well, I'll give her that one, definitely. She's 18 under, we all know that, but what a start.
Unbelievable tee-shot that from IK Kim, who has still got an eagle chance to come in. McDonald for her birdie, well done. Good some performance from her as well, but well, there's a statement if ever we've had one.
Yes. Well, they're all trying, aren't they? Because Stacey's got that eagle putt, like you said, so that could move her to 11. You could have a 4-way tie at 11 in a minute in second place. Week slightly into. Michelle would have been hitting mid-irons in here most of the week, but had to hit a rescue, but it's hit a great shot.
That's got a chance.
It's an exhibition at the moment.
Really has been a treat, hasn't it? These final pairs.
Well, if she holds out, she's had 3 on the trot, and she will be 4 under after 6. That's a good start, to say the least.
Couple of bunkers over on the right.
Well, it might not be too bad, as long as it's away from that back lip. It'll be quite a straightforward up and down for Georgia.
How can she handle the nerves? Pretty well so far.
It's the ideal start, isn't it? I mean, you can't. She'd have been. I wouldn't have thought she slept particularly well last night because we were saying yesterday, a big lead's hard. But that's exactly what she'd have been dreaming about. A little 1-foot birdie putt.
By the way, you asked about siblings. Old and young Tom Morris.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. How could we forget them? Oh my goodness. Another mistake.
I think the Park brothers as well. Anyway, we're going back a century.
I know, but why not? You know, you can only beat who's there at the time. So yes, we should not have forgotten about them. Now, did you know that, or did some expert just give you a little message?
No,
You knew that, didn't you? You are good, I tell you.
sometimes.
Not going to be easy to get this all the way back to the pin because this is very much uphill. We've just had that little shower. Frustrating right in the middle too.
7 behind now.
She can't worry about that though, can she? She's got to play her own game now. It's if IK keeps doing this, then it's over for the rest of them. But there's world ranking points. There's all sorts going on for the players. They've got to try and. It could turn into a battle for second. So why not try and win that? And if IK does slip up, you want to be the one there.
Well, she's never finished higher than second on the LPGA Tour, never mind a major. Warrior Jitanagan, but she's now, as you say, in a 4-way tie at 11 under par.
It's a big putter, isn't it? Not seen that one around. If she holds this, everyone will be going out to buy one, me included. Oh, she's left it short. I'll wait a bit.
I take it you've been through a few over the last couple of years.
Only about 3,000. No, I reckon at one point I had about 300 putters. I've given quite a lot away to junior stuff and that, but I was, wherever I went, I saw a putter, I'd try it.
Well, to say that was the ideal start for IK would be an understatement. As you said, Laura, I don't suppose she slept particularly well, but we watched an awful lot of shots into that first hole today, and no one has put it within 10 feet, to be honest. And nice player up, stiffs it. Fantastic start.
Do you think IK can reach this? Because a few of the girls have been having chances for eagles.
Well, it is straight down wind today, but I got to be honest, I'm not sure IK can. She's not the longest, as you probably know, but either way, she'll get within 20 yards, so it's a pretty good birdie chance.
Yep, that's just come down off the slope. Another middle of the fairway. She doesn't miss many.
This is fascinating, isn't it, to think that if IK wasn't around, there'd be a chance that a sister could win the Open the year after her sister won it. That would be amazing. But at the moment, I don't feel like there's anything like that likely to happen, but you never know.
It is golf after all, but I'm with you. I think she's looking good if she keeps this up, keeps her nerve.
Just such a fantastic start. All the nerves have disappeared.
Yeah, excellent drive there. You can see the difference in distance. That's quite well down there. I think Mo might be able to go for this.
Lovely shot in, wasn't it, from Michelle Wheat for 3 in a row. And another gets to 11 under.
Well, she'd like to beat her 64 from the other day. If she could shoot 62, that would get her to 17 under. Who knows? She's off to the start she needed.
Some terrific performances today. What a start by IK Kim, now stretching a lead to 7 shots, but under extreme pressure of trying to make the Solheim Cup team a bogey-free 67 from Lizette Salas, who's in the Sky Cup.
Inside the top 10 as it stands, Lizette Salas, very well played today. How nice to finish off the week bogey-free.
Oh, it feels amazing. I knew I had it in me. Yesterday was pretty frustrating, but really just went back to basics and went to my strategy of how to play this game. And, you know, finishing 5 under on a Sunday is always good, especially under these circumstances, under the pressure I'm at right now. I'm really satisfied with that.
We're going to talk a bit about the pressure in a minute. Just a word on playing conditions right now. How do you assess things out there, and how much more difficult is it likely to get over the next couple of hours, given that breeze is picking up and I think we're expecting more rain?
Yeah, definitely. I think I got a lucky draw with the tee time that I had, and you know, I started off pretty slow and I missed a couple birdie putts, but I really capitalized on the downhill holes, which were the par 5s, and me being a shorter hitter, I'm not comfortable really going for it, but today I knew I had to go for it and really benefited from that. And, you know, the wind's really changed right now, so hopefully it'll be to my benefit.
Yeah. A fair few birdies on that scorecard, and very nearly another at 18. This looked good for a while.
It looks so good, and my caddy Jason and I read it for quite some time, and I've been rolling the ball so well today, and we really wanted that one just to get to a double-digit number under par. But overall, really happy with the result, and this was our first week working together, so I think it worked out for the best.
Yeah, when you have that kind of something new in your team,
yeah,
sometimes that can be like a fresh impetus, can't it? How have you felt about that vibe here this week?
I don't think of this as like a super major stressful week. I just think of it as just another golf tournament and really just to, have a full-time caddy for the week. It's very refreshing and you know, it's just, I don't think of this as like a super major stressful week. I just think of it as just another golf tournament and really just to, you know, it's a different kind of style that I grew up playing. I'm from Southern California, so I really just practiced on my knockdown shots this past week, and, you know, having a new caddy for the week, it's refreshing, and it also just, you know, you have to rely on yourself more rather than your full-time caddy, and I think it really helped me out this week.
Southern California and here in sunny Scotland.
I know, I'm
you shivering here. How have you felt about that vibe here this week?
You know, it's just, I don't think of this as like a super major stressful week. I just think of it as just another golf tournament, and really just to, you know, it's a different kind of style that I grew up playing. I'm from Southern California, so I really just practiced on my knockdown shots this past week, and, you know, having a new caddy for the week, it's refreshing, and it also just, you know, you have to rely on yourself more rather than your full-time caddy, and I think it really helped me out this week.
Southern California and here in sunny Scotland.
I know, I'm
you
freezing.
shivering here in Scotland. Liz, let's talk a little bit about Solheim Cup. In at the moment off the world rankings, things changing. It's pretty tight, that US team, towards sort of this position, 8 towards 10. Obviously, we know Julie has the 2